We are Walk Talk Studios and we're making a hunting game. But before I get into that, let me tell you a bit about us. We're a two-man dev team and we have made all kinds of games over the past couple years. Now that we're more experienced, we thought we'd start this channel to let you know how we get on. Every success and every failure will be recorded. Now, let's get into the game. Here's the premise. You're a hunter who must take out prey 10 times your size with a limited weaponry. Set in the Stone Age, you will face all kinds of beasts. The creatures you face will get more difficult to defeat each time, moving faster, acting smarter, and increasing in size. That's the basic concept anyway. We will add much more later. Our main inspiration for this game was Big Hunter, a mobile game which is similar but in 2D. The controls are very simple. Just drag back and throw your spears. When making mobile games, you need to look at what's already out there because the market is incredibly saturated. Being unique is essential for success. On top of the mechanic, the audio in that game is amazing. These are two key features we hope to imitate. Next, time to get started on the character. Looking for inspiration? Not much I like there. To make our hero, we will be using Blender, a 3D modeling software perfect for game development. I start by getting an overall shape for the character through simple extrusions and scaling. Then, focus in on the smaller details like hands and fingers. We'll give this guy some kind of rags as an overall which conveniently hides a lot of geometry in the body. Quickly give this guy some face details, hairs, eyes, beard, and then we can start rigging him. That all works fine and bam, now we have a character. Next, we're going to chuck this guy into Mixamo, a software which will save hours animating as it's all done procedurally. I'll need a throw, run and idle for now. Okay, now that he has some animations, let's switch over to Unity, the engine we will use to bring this game to life. First, drop him in the scene and get him throwing some spheres. A little bit of maths allows us to predict where the ball is headed. He needs to look like he knows as well, so now we tilt his body up and down to aim. After adding some animations and replacing the sphere with a spear, it doesn't look too bad. Next, we'll put him in his natural habitat and write a quick script to get him moving about. The next task is the prey. We're going to go with a woolly rhino, a creature you could have spotted walking about nearly 4 million years ago, but not so much in the last 15,000 years. Either way, definitely some overlap with our hunter. We will start the same way as the caveman, getting a rough idea of the shape, though this time I have a picture to help me get the proportions correct. I find once you can make one quadruped animal, the process to make any other is virtually the same. I decided this time reality wasn't much to my liking, so I gave him some bigger horns and shoulders. Then we smooth him out, add some fur, and he's ready to go. Let's replace this capsule with our rhino, and slap a toon shader on him, then start lobbing some spears. Now, for movement, we can't really go wrong since we've already... Never mind. Let's come back to that after designing a map. The rhino needs colliders on each body part so our spear doesn't just phase straight through him. Then we can have a little script on the spear which checks where it's hit and potentially deal more damage. Now fix that bug in the movement and it all looks good. So tune in next week where we will show the process of recording adverts, building the app to the store and running the Facebook campaign. Then at the end we'll show the results.